Why hello there, and welcome all back to a new video. I know you guys never thought you would see the day, but I'm back on your screen, and oh boy do I have plenty of stuff to show you guys. First of all, of course, my fresh new skin. Look at it, isn't it beautiful? I'm so happy with it, you guys have no idea. Koei made a nice little remodel, and then I decided to make it my own, and personalize it, and yeah, I'm just really happy with it. But what I really wanted to show you guys today was this. This is the Dark Mall, pun intended, based on Star Wars reference, and it's the project I've been working on for the past 2 weeks, I believe, by now. And oh boy, it's quite. Wait, hold on a second. Something's not quite right over here. Let me fix this real quick. Well, amateur builder, but yeah, that's what you get for working with me. But yeah, if we go inside, pass through the airlock, through the little entrance, you're greeted with, at first impression, it's got some size to it. It's a pretty big thing. It's gonna get even bigger in the future. But let's quickly begin, as there's so much stuff to show you guys. I'm so excited. Here we are at the bakery cake, with the nice little display box outside, which is something I really like. But yeah, this is the bakery of the shopping mall. Here's where you can, surprise, surprise, get some delicious cake. But also some pies and some bread. I don't know what's up with that, but that looks delicious. Of course, there's some cookies over here as well. And plenty of seating for people to, sit and eat their good stuff in the morning. Yeah, pretty simple bakery, but it's good stuff. Next to it, we got Hermit Rest, which is actually based off a souvenir store at the top of the Grand Canyon, which I thought was pretty neat. The building itself is the little store, but it's actually totally different. It's a Hermitcraft fan store, and it's kind of the most craziest, bizarre thing you guys will ever see. Might be the craziest, bizarre shop in the entire mall, but it's such a cool little thing in my opinion. We got some cosplays over here, Doc and Tango, of course. The other side we got Cleo and Grian. We got some Hermit music section over here with some sort of like record player or something. I don't know. Gideon could be blasting off over here, or official Hermitcraft music, of course. We got more merch. We got plushies. Man, I really like these. These are so awesome. And yeah, these are just incredibly cool. Beat ups over there. We got Evo chilling over here, Skizzy, and up there are even more plushies and falsies over there chilling in the corner. Got a TV over here, where you could watch some Hermitcraft episodes or live series. Who knows? A nice little shelf with more accessories and just tons of fun stuff over here. There's even a trading card like display over here, where if you imagine you can see some trading cards in these displays. Use your imagination a bit, but yeah, this might actually be one of my favorite stores in the entire mall. I really like this. These are supposed to be like clothing racks where merch could be hanging or something. But yeah, Hermit's Rest, awesome place. Would love to have one of these in real life, but well, don't think that's happening anytime soon. Got the Nike store over here. Now this is pretty simple. You just run off the Nike store based off the one TMC made. This one pretty much only sells Jordans though. Yeah, these are mine. But yeah, it's just a Nike store, I suppose. Pretty cool though with the logo. I like that. Here we got the Pokémon Center. Now this is actually also one of my favorite stores. I'm not gonna lie. They don't really sell a lot of useful stuff though, from what I've seen. Pokemon Center, from what I saw, the 2 images, it's just like gigantic baskets filled with tons of plushies. So I decided to make that. Here we have Duskull, Wooper. I just couldn't resist that smile. Got Ralts over here, which is cool. Mimikyu, Sylveon, which I would say it's my favorite EV evolution. Lucario, which used to be one of my mains. Dusknoir, which is absolutely badass. Same for Teddy Ursa, cool little Teddy here. We got Gumi over here. We got Skitty. I just like cats. Same for Luxray back there. But Ampharos is chilling over here. I don't know why, but it's just there, I suppose. The other side is like a Generation 1 basket with the Reds and Gengar, of course, Tentacruel, Arcanine, Snorlax, of course, Jolteon, Poliwrath, and Machamp, one of my 2 faves. Especially, you guys who have read the manga will understand. Haunter is back over there. We got Eevee, of course, and Weedle, the best worm Pokemon in the game. There can be no doubt. We got some accessories over here. We got like a bucket or a basket with Dratinis and a Magikarp aquarium. Pretty cool. Got some Pokeballs over there and a Voltorb. We got Sylveon, Umbreon and Espion back over here on the shelves. But you're probably wondering, hey, where are the Pikachus? Though they're kept in safe storage, my friend. Look at that, plenty of Pikachus, plenty of Pokemon, I suppose. But that's cursed. That's something the world might be better off without. So let's just quickly move on from that. We got the Jamin. Now I'm probably seeing a lot of questions on your face right now, but I thought the Jamin was a pretty well established candy store even outside the Netherlands. But I've shown this to a couple of people, and all I'm met by is just confusion. But this is actually, I thought it was a pretty well-known candy store, and in the Netherlands it sells tons of delicious candy. You've got some chocolate over here, there's a little Halloween section over here with some candy buckets, rare candies, more candies, and even more candies. We got like these giant like tube thingies where you can like take candy from and mix them and stuff. These are always pretty cool. And yeah, back over here at the counter you just got a bunch of stuff. We got candy canes, we got candy jars, popcorn, fridges, cotton candy or something. I'm not quite sure what all of this is, but it's good stuff, let me guys tell you that. But yeah, that's the candy store. Pretty cool, I suppose. If we cross over to the other side, we got the Velvet Music Store. Now you're probably wondering, what in the world is this? Well, it's a music store. It's a real life music store in my town, and it sells plenty good stuff. It sells records, absolute bangers. It's a banger of a store. And in real life, this like goes on forever. I'm not joking. They got everything over here. It's such a cool little store. But yeah, I figured it would be nice to have a record store in the mall, as I myself love listening to like records and not just only Spotify. And this is supposed to say Velvet, but that's kind of hard to make. I gotta work with what we got. But yeah, Velvet Music Store, awesome place to hang out. Hot Topic. Why is this here? I have no clue, but believe it or not, I gotta say this was actually the first store I've made in the entire mall. With a shame of it, but oh well, it's a hot topic. It's a hot topic, as the name says. And you know, they have some cool stuff. It's a crazy, bizarre store, but it has a right to be here. It's cool stuff. I appreciate it, but what I maybe even appreciate more is the Lego store. This one is based off the store I made with Kai over at Kailand. You know, these display shelves at least. But instead of a Star Wars figure, we got Lucy from the actual Lego movie. Thought that would be, you know, it would fit in a little bit better. But yeah, I mean, it's Lego. It doesn't need to be much said about it. It's just awesome. Next to it is Lacoste. Now, I'm usually not a fan of like these high expensive, over the top expensive brands, but Lacoste is just one I always liked. I always had something with it. I don't know, maybe it's because of the cool little crocodile I tried to recreate here. It's a bit rough around the edges, but I think it sort of looks decent, I suppose. Maybe it's because of that, maybe because I really got hooked on the crocodiles, but yeah, I'm not quite sure. Whatever this store has, I like it. And a fun little story. While I was building this, I had no inspiration, so I just looked up Lacoste Minecraft store on Google in the hopes of finding some inspiration. And it turns out Minecraft had actually done a collab with Lacoste. There's like a fully there was, I don't think it be existing anymore, but there's a full-blown Minecraft Lacoste store in real life, you know. I never knew that. Did you guys know that? I never got out to that, but yeah, cool stuff. What's even cooler, or you know, comes close, I suppose, is Shrek's Pizza. You got a third one, of course. You have the OG, the classic one, all the way from Juicecraft. I made a mini Shrek's Pizza, of course, in the Spleef Arena on the Coax server, and now we have this one in the shopping mall, in the Dark Mall. It's sort of the same, like this is all the same, except for like a little employee worker room. We just got a giant pizza oven over here where you can cook some good pizzas. I can tell you that. And we got plenty of seating over here where you can sit and eat your pizza, just like at the bakery. But yeah, Shrek's Pizza, always a fine addition to our collection. Oh, too bad it doesn't exist anymore in real life. But if we take the escalators, we, you know, ascend to the next level with even more stuff. I know, it's like Christmas. We keep on getting gifts. Starting up over here, we got the Kitty Cafe made by Zombie Cleo from Juicecraft. No, not from Juicecraft, from Hermit Rest, of course. And it kind of is like a little bit lackluster. It's kind of like a cat cafe without cats, so it's just a regular cafe. Not even that, there is no kitchen. There's still some work to do, but at least the interior is sort of close to what it is in the series, and you know, I especially from the outside, I think it sort of works. Hey, close that. But yeah, with the cat, of course, it's a bit small, but hey, it works out. I like it. I like it. I like cats. I like cafes. So mixing them both together is awesome. Bershka. Now, I think this is a pretty well-established store. I think most of the people watching right now will know what this store is. It's perfect for the youth, you know. Yeah, it's just an awesome store. Bershka, one of my go-to stores in my town. I visit it pretty much every week, in the hope I find some good stuff. Well, every week is you know, yeah, it's exaggerated, but I visit a lot. One of my go-to stores, and this one is sort of based off that store in my town, but it's such a minor thing. You can barely recognize it. But yeah, the outside of the clothing store is actually based off the clothing store TMC made like ages ago. But yeah, that's it for Bershka. The Sting, also a pretty cool store in my opinion. Also one of my go-to stores. It's a bit more expensive than the Bershka, but it has some cool stuff as well. I usually go for the Bershka for my pants and my jeans, and some hoodies and fancy sweatshirts I always get over here. So it's like a cool little combination, I suppose. But yeah, the Sting, you know, this one is fairly basic, and it isn't really based on one in real life, except for this couch thing. I figured, you know, it caught my attention, but every Sting I walk into apparently has a couch. I don't know what it's doing over there, but yeah, you can just sit and chill over there. So yeah, that's pretty cool, I suppose. That's a Sting. We got a Nintendo store next to it. That is actually an awesome place. I really like this. You know, you get tons of merch, of course. Hyrule Shield, the Master Sword, even more fun accessories. You got a big box full of crap or fun, fancy stuff, Nintendo stuff. Oh, wait. Oh, I should not have done that. I should not have done that. Alright, it's closed now, that's fine. We got a Nintendo Switch, of course, 3DS. I recently rebooted mine, and oh my god, these are relics from the past, bygone era. These things are awesome. These should be a museum. There's stuff from the 2012s and early on these things I have at home. Crazy. And the Nintendo GameCube. We got some like little like figures or like statues of popular characters. We got Zelda, of course. Zelda. We got Link. This ain't Zelda. Ain't that guy, but we got Mario and the other one. And I remember Game Mania, game store in my town, had like a massive Zelda statue in display, and that genuinely, that Link statue was genuinely one of the coolest things I've ever seen in my entire life. That was so cool. We got a TV screen up there, more shelves with stuff, I suppose. And here's where all the games are, of course. We got Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze. Yeah, Donkey Kong is good stuff. And Luigi's Mansion 3. And of course a bunch of Zelda games. I'm kind of a massive Zelda nerd, or more or less a Link nerd. But you got the Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, and Skyward Sword. I still need to get this one. But yeah, it's awesome. And there are some retro plushies up there, you know, which is also cool, I suppose. And of course the painting. But yeah, that's the Nintendo store. Blast, absolute peak. Next to it is America Today. It kinda looks like a standard filler clothing store, but it's cool. America Today has some cool American stuff for big Americans. But that aside, yeah, this one also isn't really based off one in real life. I kinda just did my own stuff with it. But yeah, I figured I wanted one as I thought it was pretty cool. If we cross the bridge to the other side, we get to probably one of the most hated and slandered stores in the world for absolutely no reason, though I sort of get it. It's the Zara. But the Zara, you know, the Zara is like a wannabe high-class store, but they aren't quite there yet, in my opinion. They have some cool stuff, like I bought my trench coat at Zara, which I absolutely adore. And yeah, that aside, it's a cool store. You know? It's trying its best. Put some respect on its name. It's cool. And the outside is based off the biggest Zara in the world, I believe. It's in Rotterdam. It's a cool little thing. Next up, oh boy, here we got quite a story. Jata in Poland. This here is a manga store I visited when I was on a school trip, on the biggest school trip of the whole year, of the whole school career. I went to Krakow with 3 of my friends, and like not even 100 meters from where we were staying, you had this manga store, and oh my god, it was one of the first manga stores I believe I've ever visited, and it was such an amazing thing. Unfortunately, all the mangas were in Polish, so we kind of couldn't really understand and read a lot, but I did end up buying a JoJo mug, like a magic mug, you know, which reacts to warm stuff. which of Dio and Jotaro, like, and that mug is still one of my favorite things. And this whole store is just such an awesome thing. I'm really glad I got to sort of remake it in Minecraft. I'm really happy with this thing. Awesome things. Had to take a little commercial break there, but no worries, I'm back. Apologies for that. But here we are at the Basta streetwear, which might actually be just as awesome, if not even more awesome than the Manga store over there. This is like a little punk band shop. They sell like a lot of band stuff, but they sell so much cool stuff in here. They sell like thick, like genuinely thick boots, which are awesome in these giant shelves. They have more shirts than you could count. And they got so many fancy accessories, be it bracelets, earrings. What was that? Oh, close that, yeah. But yeah, there's like a punk store or like music store, band store, merch store, and yeah, it's an awesome place. Would visit, recommend, 10 out of 10. Especially the outside. I'm so happy with the outside. I had zero expectations for this store. I thought it was gonna look so bad, but yeah, I'm really happy with this thing. Getting really excited. Next to this is the boss. It kind of doesn't really fit too well. Like, this is such an elite, high quality store, high class store. That's why it's also like a bit basic. You know, got two clothing racks, some tables and stuff. But the boss, you know, it's one of the most recognizable brands, I believe. Boss, you know, I think it's a pretty well established brand. And I remember my music teacher, I believe, like, he rocks balls a lot, and it fits him incredibly well. It's so smooth. It gives you so much stylus. Yeah, it's good stuff. It's good stuff. And lastly, we got Hungry Hermits, the newest mini game made by Tango, which, as you can see, had some difficulties incorporating the sign, but it's here. The statues, the armor stands are sort of missing. Yeah, I gotta work on that. But the burger is still there, and you know, you gotta work with what you got in such a small mall. But yeah, we got the seating area over here, which is also a bit different, of course. I'm not gonna make the whole redstone system. I'm not that guy, but I still think it looks pretty neat. And the kitchen is also pretty close to what it is in the real game, or not really. Actually, it's way smaller. And the lamp, you know, it's scaled down, but it's scaled down nicely. You know, put some respect on those names. Trying best. That's not for opening the door. That's supposed to be the phone. But yeah, Hungry Hermits, it's an awesome mini game. I figured it was just nice to include it in the mall. I needed a restaurant. Yeah, Hungry Hermits goes right there, baby, next to the, or adjacent to the Kitty Cafe. Awesome. But yeah, that's gonna be it for right now. Of course, the mall is far from finished, as you guys can see, but there's a lot of work to do. The blue block, the left block could use some, you know, polishing up. The right block could use a lot of help. Don't ask why those are there. I have no idea. And the rear block is non-existent at this point. But hey, we'll get there once we get there. Trust the process. You know, just guys, you're watching to the end. I'll give you guys a quick little sneak peek of what I've already got over here. But trust me, more good stuff is to come. And if you guys have some recommendations for stores or stuff I should put into the mall, let me know. I'm looking for more stuff to put in here because my inspiration is kind of running out. And I fear once I reach that point, my motivation will quickly drop as well. But yeah, that aside, let me know, let me know some cool suggestions or stores or brands you guys would like to see inside the Dark Mall. But yeah, that's gonna be it for me today. Hopefully I'll see you guys soon. Or, you know, with soon, I mean probably next year or something. But hey, if you enjoyed, feel free to subscribe, like, and share. And hopefully I'll be seeing you all in the next one.